Since my competition is a macho, muscular dude, I should go the other way and appear all weak and whiny. Your solutions are ridiculous. Reba makes me to spy on those. Stupid. Hard to believe they are supposed to be good for you. Later that afternoon, Van spotted Reba preparing to leave. Hey, Mistress H, you off for your power walk? Man, I love old people. Power walking, moving along, swinging their arms. Like there is a big sale for false teeth. No, I am not going for my power walk, Reba replied, her voice weary. This whole physical thing is getting everybody acting wacko. What do you mean? Van asked. Well, your dad thinks that the guy who gave Barbara Jean her new body is wanting to take a forespin. He probably does, Van said matter-of-factly. What are you talking about? Reba asked. Guys are pigs, Van explained. They are dogs. They are all animals. They just care about hot women. They are hot dogs. My point is that when you got a hot lady, you got to keep your guard up at all times. I used to, Reba remarked quietly. You used to? Van asked, sensing the shift in tone. No, baby, do not take it like that. It is just that I have grown into a mature, stable individual. That is all. Well, I do not like it, Reba declared. Where have you been? I went to get something to eat, Van replied. So, Ben, you think that Brock might be right about this trainer? Sure, this guy could be hot for Barbara Jean, but since Barbara Jean is not looking to play, there is no problem, Ben reasoned. And it is obvious Barbara Jean is not looking. Why is this obvious? 2 reasons, Ben said, ticking them off on his fingers. Barbara Jean is not good at keeping secrets, and she thinks of you as her best friend. If she were fooling around with this guy, she would be constantly talking about him to you. Heck, she would probably even want you to meet him. Meet him? Reba repeated, a realization dawning on her. Oh, where are you going? Ben asked as she hurried toward the door. Down to the gym with the rest of the wackos, Reba called back. All right, well, keep those arms a-swinging, Ben shouted after her. Reba arrived at the fitness center, feeling out of place amidst the rows of gleaming machinery and the scent of determination. Oh hey Reba, you came, Barbara Jean said, greeting her with a wide smile. Yeah, Reba replied, looking around. Man, there is a lot of beautiful people around here. You should see them naked in the shower, Barbara Jean joked. Hey, Jordan, hey. A man with a chiseled physique and an easy smile approached them. Ready to start, Barbara Jean? He asked. Yeah, Barbara Jean replied, her energy levels spiking. Hey, you look great in that outfit. Oh, well, the other woman is getting kind of baggy, Jordan said, referring to Barbara Jean's former self. Can you believe her? She did the impossible. She lost all that weight and kept these fellas. Oh. Okay, Jordan. Jordan, this is my friend, Reba. Hey, I am Jordan, the trainer said, offering a hand. I am Reba. So, you gonna join us, Reba? Jordan asked. Oh, I do not know, Reba stammered. I just think that me and my fellows will just watch for a while. Well, Reba, you are not going to get into shape by just watching, Barbara Jean insisted. You need to sweat a little. Yeah, but you guys gotta understand, it has been a while since I have been in a gym like this, and I do not think. Hello, Jordan said, guiding Barbara Jean into a deep stretch. There. Barbara Jean, you really are getting limber. Remember when you could not put your leg over my head? Remember when I did not want to? Barbara Jean laughed. Is that legal? Reba asked, watching the complex maneuver. I mean, necessary? It is critical to stretch the muscles out before you exercise them, Jordan explained. Yeah. Otherwise, you could really hurt something. Turn over. Reba, you need to watch this one. This one is my favorite. All right, Jordan continued, adjusting his position. Now, this gives a good stretch to the back and chest muscles. Really should do this once a day. Oh, I would do it all day if I could, Barbara Jean added, clearly enjoying the routine. Is this one of these gyms that has the heat on real high? Reba asked, wiping her brow. I am sweating. Okay. Oh wow, Barbara Jean exclaimed as they moved toward the free weights. Time for some weightlifting. Oh good, Reba said, feeling a bit of relief. That is enough of that stretching. Hello. Okay. Knock this out. Yeah, okay. All right. I think I have seen enough. So what do you think? Barbara Jean asked as they walked toward the exit. You have any interest in getting a personal trainer? Only if he takes me out to dinner first, Reba joked. Are you sure, Reba? Barbara Jean asked, her tone turning serious. Seriously, this is one of the best relationships I have ever had. Oh, Reba said, a hint of concern in her voice. I think Jordan has his hands full with you. Oh, you are a beginner, Reba, Barbara Jean said, dismissing the concern. You will start with Dot. Dot. Yeah. This is Reba. She seems a little tense. I would spend some extra time on the stretching. Hey, get down there. Back at the house, Brock was waiting impatiently for Reba's report. So, did you see him? What is he like? Is he little? Could I take him? He is big, but he is not as big as Dot, Reba replied. So, what do you think? Is there something going on there? Look, Brock, I was hoping that I could go down to the gym and check things out and come back and tell you that there is nothing to worry about. But that is it, Brock interrupted, his worst fears seemingly confirmed. Reba, come on, he urged. Okay, Reba said, sighing. I do not know if they are having an affair or not, but if they keep working out like that, they might be having a baby. Man, I knew there was something going on, Brock muttered. Just then, Barbara Jean walked through the door. Hey, everybody. I am here and I am saying, well. Oh, hi, honey, Brock said, his voice dripping with suspicion. Do not you hi honey me? Barbara Jean replied, picking up on the tone immediately. What are you talking about? Oh man, Brock said. Did you honestly think that I would not find out about you and Jordan? What? We were working out. It was perfectly innocent. Barbara Jean defended herself. Reba, tell him what you saw. I do not want to get involved, Reba said, trying to back away. She said you are having an affair, Brock accused. Any more than I already am, Reba added quietly. Okay, Jordan and I are not having an affair, Barbara Jean stated firmly. He is gay. What? Brock asked, his jaw dropping. Reba, do you honestly think I would let a straight man grab my breasts? Barbara Jean asked, looking at Reba. Excuse me, Reba said. He grabbed your breasts? He is gay, Barbara Jean repeated as if that explained everything. He was not touching them. He was arranging them. Carry on with your lives. No, Reba, everything is not fine, Barbara Jean continued, her voice rising. I had no idea you were so threatened by the new me. The slim waist, the toned legs, the phallus. The phallus? Reba asked. The girls, Barbara Jean clarified. Oh, the puppies. I am not threatened by you, Reba insisted. Really? Barbara Jean asked. Yeah. Then why did you go down to the gym? What were you spying on me? No, Reba said, though her face told a different story. Okay, yes. I went down to the gym because I thought there was something going on between you and Jordan. Why would you think that? Because you have changed, Reba admitted. I have not, Barbara Jean countered. Yes, you have, Reba insisted. Ever since you lost all that weight, you are pushy and obnoxious, and you always want to be the center of attention. Hello? Barbara Jean said. I have always been that way. She kinda got a point there, Brock interjected. Yeah, well, something has changed, Barbara Jean, Reba said. Yeah, the way you guys look at me, Barbara Jean replied softly. I am still the same Barbara Jean I always was. I am just less winded. I know she might be right, Reba admitted, looking at Brock. Could be us. I am sorry, honey. Reba just got me all worked up. That is. Look, Barbara Jean, the truth is I think I went down to the gym almost hoping that I would find you doing something wrong. You know, anything. So I could feel superior to you and your skinny butt. So, I am sorry. Sorry? Barbara Jean asked, a slow smile spreading across her face. Yeah. This is great. For the first time since we have known each other, you want to be me.